Greetings everyone from 105W, Applied Anthropology, a writing intensive course. The first chunk of the class has come to a close. It's been a little over a week. I'm presuming most of you have figured out most of it. Of course, there's always going to be confusion, and that's to be expected on my end, so don't fear it if you've missed something completely and you realize it after the fact and it's like, oh my god, I missed that thing. It's funny, I'm taking an online course, like how to teach an online course. I took it 10 years ago. I'm taking it again, and I missed something just last week, and I'm begging the teacher, please give me an extension, I forgot. So my point is, don't fear if you missed something. I know online classes can be fraught with confusion sometimes. So that said, our first writing assignment is due July 1st. Ta-da! So get cracking. It's what I would call a simple observation assignment. All of the directions and all that, I got a couple of questions about that. All the directions are in the syllabus. So if you click on the traditional syllabus link and look on the 10-page syllabus, it's all outlined there. I'll look in Canvas now and try to put it some other places to make it easier to find. But in a nutshell, it is an observation assignment. Anthropologists are well known for their ability to empirically observe. Empirical just means scientific or, literal. I make a big distinction with my students, my anthro majors, in that to be able to distinguish between an observation, a fact, and an opinion. If you see a person crying, you say they're crying. You don't say they're sad. You say they're crying. If you want to include that they're sad, your opinion of the observation, you can put that in brackets in the notes if you're typing, So you could say the person, the third person there at the table is crying, bracket, bracket. I think they're sad. I think the boy talking to them did something or whatever, and then you close bracket. So you distinguish clearly your observations from your opinions of what those observations mean. That's the core of scientific research, in my opinion, empirical observation. So 15-minute observation is all I'm asking for. The key is that it's a sustained 15 minutes on the same social group. Social group, it's at least 3 people. You can just see 3 people, and they're there from the beginning of the 15 minutes to the end. Don't do 2 different groups for 7 minutes each, because you're gonna miss stuff. So try to find a group. Try to find a group that is sitting there for 15 minutes or standing there, or a group of 3 kids playing for 15 minutes, something that it's sustained. Some of the deeper observations won't be revealed until you're sitting there looking at this sustained group for that longer period of time. And you can look at them for an hour if it's better, but the key is that it's the same group. So raw notes of that is half of the assignment. Just write down exactly what you see, and is in as much detail as possible. The second part of it is there's 5 questions I ask, part 2 of the assignment. It's kind of like demographic stuff. Where were you? When were you? Etc., etc. And you can fill that out before or after while you're finding your 15-minute chunk or something. Be sure when you submit it to submit those 2 together in one document. In the past, people have submitted 2 different documents, and it makes it difficult in terms of where I am supposed to find them. Really, in terms of assessment, bottom line, the biggest thing I'm looking for is that empirical point. Did you write what you see, or did you write what you thought it meant? You see this big thing happening. You have a lot of opinions of what it might mean, which is interesting, but I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for, can you actually write down exactly what you see? It sounds like a simple thing, and it's simple for some people, like police. They're really trained to do that. But for the common person, me as a non-anthropologist and you, we sometimes conflate or mix the 2 up a little too much. That's the core thing that this assignment is looking for. Can you distinguish between the 2 in your observation? Beyond that, the assessment point, did you answer the 5 questions? I think I give bonus points if you put some image there. I mean, it could be a snapshot or just a little hand-drawn image that you take a picture with your phone or something. It doesn't have to be very high-tech. Okay, 5 minutes. That's the most I'm ever gonna do to you. All the best.